All right, guys, let's get to it. We've got 36 holes tonight, 2 tournament rounds. Going to be an absolute brutal challenge with the wind and the lie penalties, but I think we can make do tonight. Let's see if we can have some good rounds. No promises with what's going to happen, but we're going to give it our all. We're going to try and, it's going to be us versus the course tonight. We're going to try and go as low as we possibly can, and we're going to go from there. How does that sound? That's going to be our goal tonight. Just go as low as we can, and we'll see what happens from there. Okay? Let's see. Oh, 36 holes tonight. Should be a doozy. We're going to give it a whirl. All right. 36 tourney. .36 with the tourney. Let's go. Let's hit some shots. Let's get loose. We're going to be playing in 14-mile-an-hour winds. So these shots here should at least give us a little bit of a bearing as to like what the heck the ball is going to do in the air. So we're at 90 yards. We've got our 54 degree. These shots should all come up a little bit short. You shouldn't quite get there. All right. And if they do, they're just going to get there. Really just trying to focus on how much the wind is going to impact it here. Right, so it's shoving it left, which is good, which we need to understand a little bit and how it's going to work. So let's just go a click right. Right, so we're going to play that about 5 feet to the right. Obviously, this is a lot of club for this distance for us. But the key tonight is going to be not to overswing and worry about controlling our spin, because that's how you play in the wind. Take 1 or 2 clubs more, swing a little bit easier, flight it down. It should take the spin right off the golf ball. And then in doing so, the wind impacts it less, throws it around less, and really gets the golf ball where it should be, right? Here we go. That one should be short. We hit that one fat. Good. Body actually doesn't feel terrible. Ask me here in about 5 minutes when we're hitting a full shot. That should be the right shot for this distance. Okay. Let's move it back a little bit. We're going to hit. So let's see, with this 14-mile-an-hour wind, right? This is a good thing to practice just in terms of getting our bearings. I would imagine our 7-iron is going to be about 160 yards. Okay. So let's go there. Let's go 1 click to the right. 1 click probably isn't going to do it, so we should probably do 2. Because normally our normal 7-iron is about a 1-click draw. 2 clicks with the wind. So let's see here, right? So we got 7-iron. see how our distances fare here. That one's going to be short. We hit that one a little chunky. So when we played last time, it was about a 10 to 15 mile an hour wind. So you can probably anticipate the same sort of thing here tonight. That's the strike we're looking for. Back here, golf ball. Okay. So the positive is, it is playing about a 20-yard wind. Okay? So that much we do know. It's about 20 yards. A little thin. So these are between 140 and 150. So a full 7-iron is going about 150 yards. Okay, into the wind. That is as good as I can hit a 7, so that's a great barometer. 154 yards. So it's a 20 mile an hour wind. So in this case, when we're at 160, we should be at a 3/4 6. So we're going to hit 3/4 6 here. All right. And see how that does. We're going to do a little knockdown shot and see what happens. That's much better. All right, so a little bit deep, which is what we'd expect. That's about a 185-yard swing. So let's try and take a little bit more off. Same shot. That ball is driven pretty nice and low, and it doesn't turn over, so that's great. That's really good information for us. Now we get to go back to the tee and figure out how the hell we're going to play a tee shot. Where's my mouse? Let's go back here. I want to say it's there. All right, so let's go there. We're going to hit our 2-iron. So what does that say? Oh, it says 450, 410 from here. I don't know if that's right or not, but let's go out there. So this is right of the bunker. This is going to be a full 2-iron. It's just going to give us a little bit of an idea of how far the ball is traveling. This should probably carry 220 with this kind of wind. .220 would be our guess. And what do you know? 219. Okay. And that ball was struck beautifully, so that is pretty accurate. Okay. So into the wind, it's a 20-yard wind. But if this is in fact the right number, it gives us a pretty good idea of where the golf ball is going to travel off the tee. Because if we're playing at these tees, which I think this is the whites, I might be wrong, but we'll see. Okay. But those are 3 excellent 2-irons. All 3 of those were hit fantastic. So that's a good thing. At least the body's moving, the swing speed is up, which last time I played this thing, my heart rate was like way up. Just shows that my competitive juices were flowing a little bit. which is never a bad thing. It's pretty much the sole reason I wanted to play on this. I wanted to do something competitive, right? Because competitive keeps you a little bit sharp, a little bit different from the day-to-day grind. That is why I'm playing in this thing. And I like to be competitive. I like to see where I stack up against other people. Okay, so here we go, driver. See how we fare with this tonight. Yeah, that wasn't pretty. Oh, that would be ugly on the course. Okay. Honestly, not horrible in terms of numbers. Swing speed down, we didn't hit it great, but it's okay. So here we go. That's better. It's going to be the left, but she was hit hard. But yeah, end of the wind, 260 is probably about right. Okay. You're just looking at the carry number. Downwind, it's a whole different story. Downwind, you can let some balls absolutely soar. Yeah, feels pretty good tonight, honestly. Kind of happy with this. Now we are into the wind, so keep that in mind. So that explains a lot of these numbers here. That's a thin ball, so this one should just spin and sit somewhat short. Yep. Those into the wind won't hurt. Distance-wise, they kill you, but accuracy-wise, not, right? There is a massive, 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 massive premium on hitting fairways tonight. So if we're hitting fairways, then we have a really good shot. If we don't hit fairways, we're going to make this round extremely difficult for us. Okay? So here we go. Last drive, and then we're going to get rolling. That is a thing of beauty. That is a thing of beauty. 118 on swing speed. Okay, guys, let's get it started. So, if you guys are unfamiliar with how this works, the way it works for the Skytrak Virtual Tour is to enter. It's open to anybody with a Skytrak. You just need to take a video of a couple things when you're loading in. So your settings is one thing. You need to make sure that you're playing the right tees, right handicap. They announced that at the beginning of the week based off of your previous rounds. So if we come over here, I'm just going to go to my course play setup. I think I can do it this way. So let's exit out. Okay. Let's go to course play. Favorited. Celtic Manor. Play now. Okay, I am going to, for 2 seconds, guys, I'm going to take down my webcam border and my swing cam, because I need to take in settings. Okay, so I'm going to be recording a video here for the admin, so that way he knows what the heck's going on. Okay, so get out my camera, do some recording. All right, here. All right, John, here we go. We are going to be playing Celtic Manor, 18 holes. If we look at it, we've got double par, 1 mulligan, easy pin, live penalty on, auto putt, 5 feet. Altitude is good. Wind 10 to 15 out of the east. Okay. And if we go next, we are in the no handicap division, so we're going to be playing the white tees today, right? Timestamp there is 9:22, which you can see in the bottom right-hand corner on the 30th of January. And we're going to go ahead and tee off. So we're loading in. Sorry for my really crummy monitor there. And here we go, Celtic Manor. All right, guys, now that I've got that done, I can turn back on the camera. And it's time to play some golf. So let me, oh, my phone, you okay there? Let's go to Facebook. I gotta submit this message in. So, go to Skytrak Virtual Tour. Find the right person to send this into. There it is. Message. Starting Celtic Manor. Send in my video. Nope. Why isn't that letting me do that? Nope. Jesus, it sent it twice. Might be coming through more. Sorry. Phone meltdown. It literally sent it like 5 times. All right. So, now we get to think about this and we get to play. All right. So, let's take a look at the hole here. We are going to play it a little bit more aggressively than this. Let's pull a couple things back into view for me here. All right, so 266 yards is about there. It's probably where we want to carry it. All right, so 260 into the wind. We've got 12-mile-an-hour winds. So it's a little bit lighter. So we'll say, we'll call it add 5 yards. We'll call it like a 17-mile-an-hour wind, give or take, right? So we'll go there. We're going to get started here. Celtic Manor, first hole. This is the first hole of the Skytrak Virtual Tour. No handicap division. After this week, we will be put into a flight, so we'll see where we go. 2 events tonight, Celtic Manor and St. Andrews. Celtic Manor starts right now. So we're going with the driver off the first here. Make sure we try and find that fairway, hit one down there, give ourselves a nice look at the green. Oh, Skytrak, you really gonna do that to me? You give me a warm-up shot with a no read off the first? Anticlimactic, but we're gonna start again. So, here we go, driver. Let's get one in play out there for us, guys. Oh, she's pounded. Get to that fairway. Yes, sir. Yes, sirree. Hit that beautifully. Hit that beautifully. Great numbers there. All right, so we've got 119. So if we're calling it a 17-mile-an-hour wind, this is going to be so we'll call it, what, 136-ish yards. We're gonna hit easy 9-iron. Okay, nothing crazy here. Choke down 9. Get it to turn over a little bit with that wind. We should be good. So let's see what we got here, guys. It's gonna be an easy 9. Down, down, down. Wowzers. That had some backspin, that had some hang time. I was a little bit nervous with that ball in the air. I can't lie to you guys. I thought we were going to have a lot more problems than that. Okay, moving on. Par 5, this one is a monster into the breeze. Fairway here, kind of important, not overly critical, but again, you're going to play it down that right-hand side with a draw. Okay. Good start off the first. Fairways and greens. Fairways and greens here win you tournaments. You start getting offline, that's when you're going to have problems, okay? So, good approach on the first. Good tee shot. We're rolling. Here we go. Second hole, driver, par 5, 3-shot hole. Absolutely not getting there in 2. Let's hit a good one here and find the fairway. Okay. Was it the prettiest? No. But she's in play. She's in the fairway. That's all that stinking matters today, guys. All right. Fairway ball. Beautiful. Now we can set ourselves up here for a wedge shot in. I want to go probably out here. 185. This should be a 5-iron. So this is going to be a really good gauge of distance tonight. This club is about a 200 to 205 yard carry. And going back into the wind here, if this ends up at 185, that means it's a 17-mile-an-hour wind. Or 17-yard wind. It gives us that exact shot that we were practicing on the range. So here we go. 5-iron. Boy, that's turning over like crazy. Went a long ways though. I guess it's more of a crosswind, so that makes a little bit of sense. Hit it pretty good though. All right. My heart rate is definitely up compared to what it is when I normally play. Yeah, it is up. Okay, so we're gonna pull a 58. Oh, we're only at 67 yards. Okay, so we're a lot closer than I thought. Probably don't need to go that far because it's not that far of a shot. 5 yards right should be perfect. 67 yards, we're going to play this about 75 with that crosswind, okay? So let's try and get one close. We got a 58 degree, 75 yard shot with the wind. Here we go. Oh, spin for me, honey. We juiced it. We juiced it. Wind wasn't hurting as much there as I thought. It's all right. Hey, fairways and greens, fairways and greens, fairways and greens. That's what matters here. All right, what do we got here? Wind is sort of straight off the left, maybe helping a little. How much are we helping though? I don't want to go too far left of that line. So we'll go about here. 4 yards left. Oh, we're kind of in between clubs. It's either easy 8 or hard 9. I kind of like the hard 9, just because the wind is helping just a hair. I mean, just a hair. So if this carries 145 yards, I think it's probably perfect. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to hit 9 iron, hit it solid, get it all the way back there. This should be a really good shot. I don't think we hit it hard enough, folks. No, we did. Whew, I did not. I was so uncomfortable over that shot. I can't lie to you. I can't lie to you. I felt really over that puppy. All right. 3 holes, 3 greens. Probably red figures. It is red figures. We are down breeze here. This is green light special. That line there should be plenty to carry everything. Being downwind, this ball is going to go a good ways. That one should help it hold up our draw a little bit. All right. So let's just go ahead and hit another good one here. And set ourselves up to have a good little wedge shot in. There we go. Let's poke one, guys. Kind of like that. It's a smidge right of where we wanted it, but it's going to be A-okay. And it's deep. It's deep, 330 plus. Very nice. A little high on the spin. Again, for me, when the ball gets a little bit spinny, we end up okay. We end up okay if the ball is just a little bit spinny. Where we end up in trouble is sort of when we do the opposite and we sort of hit these knuckleballs that just fall out of the sky with this nasty little duck hook. So again here, I'm probably going to play this about 78 yards, maybe 75, because it should trundle once it hits the green here. So let's play a 75-yard shot and go from there. I pulled it. It's a little pull, but it's a pretty conservative swing. Distance-wise, we were bang on. Maybe just a pinch past pin high, but no complaints there. No complaints there, guys. So that's not a bad spot. Is this one into the wind? I have a feeling it is. Yes. So this brings up an interesting point here. 278 to there. I think we hit it on that line. Expect it to pull a little left, and we should be perfectly fine there. So let's try that. Let's do that. Hit it a little bit left. Off of that bunker with a draw. Should be the right club. No need to kill this one. Let's just keep the speed up, stay aggressive with the swing. Down, down. Stay in the fairway. Okay. Pushing it a little bit with that line, but that's okay. A little bit longer in than we wanted. Again, that's okay too. So we are straight back into the wind with it pushing a little bit to the right. 8 iron is probably not enough here. We probably want to go smoothish 7 So we're going to hit a little knockdown shot with our 7-iron. The miss here is long, short is no good. So let's hit a nice solid knockdown 7 here into the wind. This is probably about a 160-yard shot here. Down. Oh shit, we are in trouble. First green missed. It was in between clubs. That's okay. Now we just got to get up and down. So, what do we got here? 15 yards. Green is definitely running away just a little bit, ever so slightly maybe. Right? So, this is a pretty straightforward chip shot, 15 yards. Get it up that hill, inside that 5-foot gimme radius, and move to the next one, okay? So here we go. 15-yard pitch shot, let's get it up and down. That is a piss poor effort, but you know, it's okay. Take your loss, move on. We clubbed wrong in the fairway. That's our fault. So, it's okay, guys. All right. If I remember correctly, wind off the right. Yes, wind off the right, which is a blessing on this one because that water is sketty. Okay, that's scary water. Well, water is scary, but water on this course is particularly scary. Let's take a second to look at this one. With it off the right, that's 268. This is probably a good spot. It's a pretty aggressive line. But with the wind off the right, this should bring it back no problem, even if we miss it a little bit right. 285 is a relatively comfortable carry for us. So here we go. On that line is fine. The wind should push it back into the middle of the fairway. Here we go. Well, I didn't see that coming. Is that hazard? Not hazard. How does that launch 7 degrees left? Oh, and we are faced with our first problem of the night. Well, I guess our second, because I lost my tee in the process here. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, it's right here next to my sim. But that golf ball went super left, super hard, and I don't know what this golf ball is going to do out of here. So we're in the rough. This is our first time in the rough, which gives us 90%. So tack on 15, call it 16 more yards. That puts us at 171 into the breeze. I'm gonna hit an easy 6-iron here, okay? Very easy 6. And we'll see. This ball may hit the bush and push it into the hazard. We're gonna see. So we're gonna play a little easy 6 here and see what happens. Yep, okay. That's fine. Bush knocked it down. It's kind of a guess on that one. That's okay. Now we've got a number. We've got a little bit more than we wanted in. Well, I mean, this is probably what we wanted off the tee, but we didn't get that off the tee. 100 yards, probably playing 115. Let's flight down a 50 degree and see where we go from there. I don't know if I did not hit that hard enough, did I? No, sir. Oh, we're making a proper mess out of this one, folks. Getting a little tentative. Need to stop that now. Okay, let's see here. Significant slope left to right, at least in the beginning. Let's go out that far. This is a 22-yard pitch shot. So, oh no, my sim is disconnected. Not this, man. Wait. Oh, we're back. Oh, thank God. Okay. Pitch shot, 22 yards. Let's see if we can get this one close. Sit. Oh, that's a problem, folks. I think that's a double. That really hurts all that momentum we built up early. I was kind of worried about that golf hole, to be perfectly honest with you. So I'm glad it's out of the way. I'm still kind of curious as to what happened off the tee, though. 137 down breeze. We're going to play this 125 yards. How's that sound? 125, nice aggressive swing with the 50 degree. Come on, wind. Oh, no. We didn't hit it. All right, so what this means is we're not being all that aggressive through the golf ball, which is hurting us. We're being tentative, so that's something we can work on here. So let's get this one up in the air. Little bunker shot, 16 yards. Trundle. Oh, whew, whew. Snuck it in there. Snuck it in there, just barely, guys. Okay, 380, par 4. We down breeze here, into. Great, so we want to go up here. That's a good line, maybe even a little bit more right. So we're going to go there. Paradox, thank you, man. Appreciate that. And we are going to bash driver here. Hopefully find a fairway. So we are leaking a little bit. We started out really hot, kind of slowing ourselves down a little bit, but that's okay. We got lots of golf left here. All right, here we go. Find a fairway. Something like that, folks. That's what we've been looking for off the tee. That one felt nice. That one felt nice. Club head speed should be pretty good. Ball speed, spin, everything looks good. Awesome. That's really nice to see. All right, so key here, stay aggressive. Don't be tentative with the shot. You're gonna have a 54. We know this shot. This is what we practiced before the round. Okay. So let's stay aggressive with a 54 here. No real risk of it going long with this club. Flight it down. Hit a nice solid shot. Make sure we got the right club. 54. All right, here we go. Let's get one back here. Hit a good shot. Get down, I pulled it. Shit. Oh, that was scary off the face. That was scary off the face. I did not like that one. I did not like that one. Okay. We've righted the ship a little bit. That's a good thing. But now this hole is a monster. From the tips, it's 650, I think. So let's go here with it. Right there. That's probably a good spot. Yeah, oh, 100%. I guess the only thing I was scared about Paradox, when it left the face, it felt like a really big pull. And with that wind going to the left, I was a little bit nervous, right? I was just hoping that the wind wasn't going to shove it more left. So absolutely not a bad result. But here we go, driver. Monster drive left. Thank God. Okay, it's fine, 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 fine. Anytime when there is water left on a golf hole, I am such a head case. Like that scares me so much. Right? Like I do not like that shot when I've got water left. Okay, 200 yards. We probably want to hit 4-iron from this. I mean, all in all, that really wasn't a bad drive. It was just a slight pull. So we're going to hit 2-iron here. This should hold up our draw pretty good. Just the light rough, so 90%. So it should be playing, this is about a 220-yard shot to get to this number here, which is our 2-iron, or 4-iron, excuse me. Should be a perfect club for this shot. There we go. That is pretty much it. I feel like my mat is sliding on me big time. So we got 109 straight into the wind, which is, I think, a good thing. It's going to spin like crazy. So I kind of want to hit pitching wedge. Is that overthinking it? I don't think it is. We're gonna hit an easy pitching wedge, flight it down, and go from there. Okay, so we want to flight this one down. This is a knockdown pitching wedge. Here we go. Make sure it's the pitching wedge, not the 9, because if this is the 9, we're going to be in big trouble. Here we go. Flighted down, pitching wedge. Here we go. That looks really nice. Oh, we bombed it. Spin. Oh, shit. That's such a mistake. It's 12 miles an hour, not 14. That's way too much club. We hit that amazing. The ball strike was perfect. When it left the club face, I thought it was absolutely a thing of beauty. The only issue was, it was way too much club. So this is actually going to be a very similar shot. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? We've got 9 holes here to make up the difference. We're going to go with a pitching wedge here. Same kind of swing, honestly. Come on, wind, bring it back a little bit for me. Whoa, 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 whoa. It did say 150 yards, right? Guys. Was it because my spin was so low? Why is my spin so low on that? Is that because of the wind? I mean, I suppose, right? Like, I can see that a little bit, but there's no world, even like with a 12-mile-an-hour wind, that we are hitting that golf ball 175 yards in the air. Like, that's just not, that's not a thing, right? So that's okay. All right, shake it off, 32 yards, heavy rough. I'm gonna play closer to 40, hit this high, and just get it up there for somewhat of a putt. Now I'm playing in a tournament actually right now, so definitely no takebacks. Definitely no takebacks in a tournament. Oh my God. That is going to be a really bad bogey. Ah. Oh, we're struggling here, guys. We are struggling. But it's okay. We got a par 5. This one is go zone. Okay, especially with this wind, there is no judgment, okay, on this channel. We do not judge lines that we take off the tee. Okay? Just so everybody is clear. This is the appropriate line for my golf shot, okay? And you're gonna find out here in about 2 seconds why. So yeah, so there's no takebacks. Just those shots straight downwind, I can't get a feel for. That's okay. I mean, it is what it is, right? Like, what are you gonna do? So we're gonna hit a nice big drive here. We can get our shots back right here, right now. Okay, this is our hole. Kind of like that, folks. Get through that tree. Clipped it a little bit. It's okay though. I thought we'd have enough juice, honestly, to carry that tree all together. Hey, Ridge Runner. Yeah, it's, I think I'm gonna fall into that same bucket, if I'm being perfectly honest. We started out really hot. We had a nice big lull in the middle of the round. Nice pull. It's not a pull. You have to understand that is my shot. We hit those pulls. All right, so let's look at it though. How much, in all honesty, how much did we pull that? 3 degrees. So yes, it is a pull. Paradox. If we're getting technical here. 170 yards, a little bit of wind helping. 8-iron here is plenty of club. So let's just hit a good shot with 8. Get a couple shots back. We're at 2 over. We can make up some ground right here, right now. We overdid it. Get down. No. Oh, man. Is it really? I mean, I know we've got wind, right? But that is oh, no worries. That is a monster frickin' 8-iron, dude. Are we just juiced tonight? We could be juiced tonight. Got the adrenaline pumping a little bit. It's okay. 26 yards up and down for birdie. And we can make a run here down the back 9. Okay, so 26 yards. Nice little pitch shot. Here we go. Oh, that's no good. That's no good. 13 feet. Still technically a birdie, or under par. It's not a birdie, like a full birdie, but under par. I'm gonna have to look at ball speeds here because it feels like the ball is like cranking, especially down breeze. Okay, so this is another one to be a little bit cautious of. So that brings water into play 100%. So we're gonna go here. Now we're gonna go there. Okay, we're gonna hit 3-iron, which we don't hit that often, but it's the right shot, right tool for the job here. This 2-iron brings that water into play just a little bit, and I don't necessarily want that. So here we go. 3-iron, just crank one out there. Kind of like that. That's a good shot. Safely takes all the trouble out. Oh no, not the semi-rough. Oh, this brings in flyers, which we have seen almost every time we've been in this lie. So you got to keep that in mind here. 133 yards. Wind is straight across. So the play here, guys, is you can't go long. We're going to go with a full 50 degree, hit it really hard. And if it jumps, then we're going to be in a little bit of trouble, but if it jumps, it shouldn't go too terribly far, okay? So here we go. We've got a 50 degree, pretty much a full one here. Let's go. It's not going to be enough. Not enough. Ah. Damn it. We're on the struggle bus. We are over par with a couple holes to go here. I think 71 probably is a pretty good number. If I could get down around par, I would be pretty happy with that. Okay, so here, with this wind being straight across, this is a pitching wedge. So a nice full pitching wedge or a smooth pitching wedge here. In this case, should be the right number. Let's go with that. So full smooth pitching wedge is the right club. Get down, get down. Whew. Yardage was right. Just left the face a little bit open, and that made that one actually very scary, very fast. So we're in the rough, or in the semi-rough, 9 yards. This is just a little chip shot, nothing crazy. We actually have a chance of chipping this in. So let's get this one close. I don't think we hit that hard enough at all. No, we did not. We deserve that. We deserve that. Just tentative on our chips, tentative on a lot of these shots, honestly. The wind is scaring me on some of them, 100%. All right, 5 holes. Let's go. Lock in and figure it out. 349 into the breeze. Oh, is this a scary golf shot? Okay. What I would like to do is something like this. We are going to try this. So we're going to play a draw off the right-hand side. This is very aggressive, but I still think this is our best shot. Actually, with the way that we've been pulling it, since Paradox made a beautiful observation on our pull, okay, we're going to play a little bit bigger of a pull. Down the right side, this is a very aggressive play, but it's okay. We've got this. Oh, it's cutting. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Oh, sugar. We weren't playing the cut. We were playing a pull. No. Okay. Anyways, believe it or not, I don't think that is a problem. So 110-yard shot, no spin. Hoist a 50 degree. This should clear that bush in front of us without issue. So a full smooth 50 degree here is actually the right play. This is aggressive, but I think we still can pull this one off, guys. So here we go, 50 degree. And we pulled it off all right. We needed that golf shot really bad. We needed that golf shot really bad. For our mental sanity, for our round, literally for everything, okay? Now, this one is a fun one. Nice soft landing, right? So, 226, what is it to cover the front? 220. I am going to hit a 4-iron. Gets us there, should get us there without issue. Okay? So, this is one we can make up shots on for sure. Actually, I want to err on the right, so we're going to play our draw. Okay, so let's play our draw. Here we go, 4-iron. Hit it out there, up and around the green, get up and down for birdie. And we left the face open just a little bit. That's not going to be an easy one. That is a cop-out if I've ever seen one. We just stopped our swing a little bit. We were a little bit scared. That's okay, we're allowed to be scared. All right, so what do we got here? Rough 90%, 33-yard shot. Flop it up there, nice and high with a soft landing. Should do the trick. So we got to carry this. It was the fairway on the left, but this is a, especially the tees that we're set up in. I'm in the no handicap division. It's so we're playing the white tees, so this is a very reachable hole. Even from the tips, it's only like, I think like 275. So, all right, guys, let's get this one close. It's a pretty good shot. Sit. Gosh dang it. Still under par, but not as under par as we would have wanted. But we got 3 holes remaining. Should be maybe just a little bit over par, maybe like a fraction over par. This is Bomb City. It should be straight down. Yep. Straight down. We're going to go here. Okay, so right on that line there. We're going to try and absolutely serve this golf ball, okay? So we're just over par. We've got 3 holes to go. One of them is a par 5 that is very gettable. So let's see what we can do here. All right, let's hit this one hard, send it on its way, and we'll call it a day. Let's hit this one good, guys. This one's getting served. Oh, that ball is fucking tossed. Kick. Just a little bit of a pull. Little bit of a pull. Hit it really hard. Now, the kicker here, the thing that's going to be difficult is, so it's going to play 110 downwind. 110 downwind, it's going to not spin. So we're going to play it probably about the number, okay? So we're going to play this 105 with the wind and with the lie penalty. Make sure we got the right club. We do. Yeah. Hey, the Virtual Golf Tour. I love it. Here we go. Now roll. Oh, it didn't release like we thought it would. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. All right, we got to make up some shots here. We got 2 holes to do it on. This one I think is down. It is. So the scary thing here is when we hit our pitching wedge, we flew it this far. I think it's easy 9, like a smooth 9, just hit it solid. I think that's the right play, just go right at it. John, is that you by any chance on that, that handle there, sir? Here we go, 9 iron. Okay, we'll take that. Is it the best shot in the world? No. But it's, she's in play. And it's technically under par, so that's a win. Now, this hole, all right, hey, John, I cannot thank you. Why is it taking me so long to swing? Because I have mental problems, Craig. John, I cannot thank you enough for running this and getting this all organized. Like, this is absolutely incredible that you did this. I'm so glad that there is something like this for folks to play in. Craig, why is it taking you so long to get in here? Too much fun at trivia tonight, sir. All right, we are going to bomb this one. This one's going to be served. This is our long drive swing. We want to chase this down as far as we can. Give ourselves a chance to hit something comfortable into the green into. That ball is annihilated. That ball is going to go really, really far. Okay, we needed that. That's some stress relief. 1,200 on the spin? What the hell? What the hell? Okay, 185 yards. This is going to be an 8 iron. With it being down breeze, we can be aggressive with it. If for some weird reason this ball gets within 5 feet, when I saw that post on the forums, I was like, let's go. It's that skinny fat power, Craig, I'm telling you. If this somehow finds its way to within 5 feet, we sneak under par again. So here we go. 8 iron. Hit it good. This is the right club. Let's go. Oh, it's money. Just be the right distance. God, we needed that. That is a big time shot. And we got ourselves under par. After all that crap we went through in the middle of this round to sneak under par, that's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet, guys. That was a grind to get to that point. Okay, let me get some screenshots here for John. I'll submit these scores. Actually, I don't know I can't remember who's running I think this is the Foresight Tour. Yeah, that was a huge golf swing. I don't know if that's going to hold up. There's a lot of really good golfers. But we'll see, right? I mean, you never know. Yeah, that was an eagle. We got it within the 5-foot gimme range. So it's huge. That was a really nice finish. I mean, I'll be honest, when I have a par 5 downwind, I'm not super, what am I doing? I gotta show the scorecard. I'm not paying attention. I apologize, guys. Let's go here. That's the front 9. Send that in a message. Wherever my Facebook is. Messages. Okay, there's the front, paste. And let's get the back 9 here. And I need you guys to spot check me here. If I capture the wrong thing, please let me know, because I am trying to do this behind a net. And I can't see squat. So, here we go, paste that in there. That is a what? We saw it 70.14 for Celtic Manor. Let's post that in there. Celtic scores. Beautiful. Okay, on to the next one. We've got St. Andrews. So get rid of that. Come back here, course play. I think it's still on the front. It is. Beautiful. Okay, let's just make sure we got this right. St. Andrews, this wind is out of the south. 10 to 15, double par, stroke play. All right, let's just record this video here for the admins. So give me 2 seconds here, guys. I'm going to shut off my camera while I record this video. All right, and I got to hide my chat, sorry. Sorry. Okay. So for those of you guys that are not familiar, we have to take a video of us with the settings loading in just to make sure that we're in the right bracket. We have everything set up correctly. Nobody's doing any sort of funny business. All right, this is round 2, my recording. We've got stroke play, double par, 1 mulligan, easy pin, live penalties, auto putt 5-foot gimme. Normal green speed, wind conditions 10 to 15 out of the south. If we go to the next screen, we can see that we are playing the white tees because it's the no handicap division. My timestamp there is 10:16 on the 30th of January. And we're going to go ahead and tee off here and play St. Andrews. All right, so if Skytrak ever decides to load, there we go. Hole 1, St. Andrews. Okay, let me send this message over. Pull you guys back up. Whatever the hell my mouse is. All right. All right, so this is gonna be round 2. Let me just send this video in to the admins for the group. So let's see, I'm just gonna make sure that my score is posted correctly. Yes, they did, awesome. Okay, St. Andrews starting now. And sorry guys, you just gotta give me 2 seconds here. Awesome. So that is in now. Those videos are sent. And we now can play. Okay. So here we go. We got St. Andrews. This is the second round of the Skytrak Virtual Tour. For those of you that are just tuning in now, this is a community run event by, I don't know if John's still in here, Virtual Golf Tour is the handle on YouTube. It is a Facebook group for all that own a Skytrak or have the ability to play on a Skytrak. All you gotta do is join the group, send a nice little video in of you loading in with the correct settings, and then you can go on your merry way and play in tournaments with anybody in the world, which is pretty darn sweet, if you ask me. Okay, we're gonna go with we're gonna go 2-iron. It's aggressive, but it's not overly aggressive. Why is my mat that far over? What have we done to our mat tonight? It's like sliding the other way tonight. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go 2-iron off the first here, which is oh so fitting for playing a link style golf course like St. Andrews. So smooth 2-iron, don't need to kill this. It's the fairway finder for sure. Get down, honey. Ooh. Okay, it didn't jump out like I thought it did. We're okay. I was a tad nervous on that golf swing. I didn't love the fact that we were hitting 2-iron there. It ended up being the right distance for what we were actually going for, so that's a good thing. Nice thing here is 120 yards. We can play this to a nice stock number. We don't have to crush it, but we do know. Whoa, 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 whoa. So we got a 13-mile-an-hour wind. We probably want to go about here. Still in, awesome. Awesome, John. Awesome. I didn't look at what the scores were beforehand, so I don't know where that's going to put me, but I played a pretty good round. So, all right. Buck 20, probably plays 116, 117 with the wind. We're going to hit an easy 50-degree here. Let it ride the wind and go over. If we hit it, it's a really good shot, but I don't think we hit it hard enough. We absolutely did not. That's a mistake. Yeah, absolutely. And John, I would, if it's okay with you, I wouldn't mind just putting out a video of what it's like to, like just general information about the tour. I don't know if I can tag you in it or any sort of thing like that, but I would love to. Because I am all in favor of getting more and more people playing in these things. This is really stupid, but we're doing it anyways, because we're on a simulator, and why not, right? Even in winters. All right, so let's crush driver here. Toss one out there. This is a rather aggressive play, but it's okay. Got the wind off the left, should help hold this ball up a little bit. Oh, we're in trouble here. We are in trouble. We have not done ourselves any sorts of favor off the tee. We deserve that 100%. That was dumb. Now we got the heavy rough to deal with, which is awesome. Heavy rough, 80%. So, $120. We'll call it 120. 120 is going to be the yardage. Downwind, 13 miles an hour. I still think we can get a 54 there. We just got to be aggressive. I think the wind outweighs the... I think it's actually going to play like right on the number. So let's try it here. We're going to hit a hard 54. I hit it really nice. Doesn't stay in the air long enough. It does, and it should release beautifully. All right, we judged that one nicely, even out of the heavy rough. Good stuff. Good stuff. And if you know anything about St. Andrews, with this kind of wind on the front, you have the opposite wind on the back. And you're going to get murdered. So the first 8 holes here are absolutely critical. Like absolutely critical. All right, we're going to try and drive this green. The only place you can't go is you cannot end up in that bunker. If you end up in that bunker, you're toast. Yeah, I mean, I'm here for it. Once the weather starts warming up and it's not 37 degrees in my garage, I'm going to start to have a couple buddies over, and we're going to do this. I'll have a foursome in my garage playing this tour. So that's my goal, at least. I'm not going to have anybody come over here and freeze their tail off, because I don't think they're as hardcore as I am. All right, here we go. Let's try and drive this green, guys. She's got a chance. Oh no. What'd we say? No bunker, right? We're far enough away from the lip though. Oh my God. Oh, that damn bunker. That puppy's scary. That puppy's scary. But, like I said, on the positive note, we are far enough away where we're okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that would be awesome. It's really cool because I like the fact that you guys do the handicap, John, because then everybody can compete, right? And I think the first couple weeks will be a little bit challenging just because everybody's got to sort of find their place and get their flights sort of sorted. And I think you're going to have some really good golf, like all up and down. So here we go. Let's focus here, get this one up and down for birdie. Thomas John. We didn't hit it hard enough. That's okay though. It's still a good birdie, or it's still under par, which is the key. If we're under par on the front for most of these holes, you hit fairways and greens, then you're gonna give yourself a chance to score on the back. And that's all you can do. Now, this is one that I was actually eyeballing, and I didn't know where the tees would put me. Oh God, it's like, we want to go here. You don't even want to mess with this, Tommy. So what is it there? 275. So let's hit our 2-iron. Nothing hard on that line. Takes bunkers out of play. Just doesn't bring all the crap. I really wanted to hit driver on this hole, but it's just a little too far. If I hit driver here, that just that brings a lot of stuff into play. Oh, let me get that off the screen for you. It brings a lot of stuff into play that I don't really want to. And an easy 2-iron here. we're actually going to, yeah, this is I prefer this. I think the TrackMan courses look better. I think they put too much contrast on the courses from the Foresight package. That was hit really well. Should be perfectly safe on that line. And it is. I mean, that is about as far as you want to go, though, because that is actually a pretty scary spot. I like the way these courses look, Paradox. Especially like in a dark garage, I think they look a little bit better. But yeah, that was a good one. That was a really nice shot for a 2-iron for me. So we got a 50 degree. This is green light. Play this 118 yards, maybe 120. Let's play it 120. Yeah, we got to hit this still pretty hard. So 120 yard shot here with a 50 degree. Let's hit this one close, guys. Get inside that. There we go. Sit. Those are always nice. When you can shave a full shot off on a hole, that helps. Because those fractional ones add up. They add up over time, but if you can ever get it within that 5-foot radius, that does you a massive favor and gives you a big, big advantage. So more of those, please. More of those, please. But it's hard. That 5 yards is a really narrow little gap, guys. All right, speaking of narrow gaps, this is about as tight as you can make a fairway. This could be horrendous, but the benefit is if you hit it really good, you've got a nice, easy, clean shot in. I don't technically need to hit this. I can get home if I hit 2-iron, but hitting driver is a lot more fun. So we're going to hit driver. We're going to hit it hard. And we'll take the lie penalty if we miss the fairway and just sort of deal with it as we go. So here we go. That might find the fairway. That might find that tiny little sliver. Oh, baby. Don't ask me to do that again, because I can't. I can't do that again. I absolutely cannot do that again. If I hit a bucket of balls there, I don't know if I hit that, that little gap. So, on a positive note, it's almost the exact same shot that we had on the last hole. The better part is, this is a par 5, and the last one was a par 4. So if we hit that same shot with the 50-degree wedge here, get it up there, we've got a good chance of getting another couple shots here. So full 50-degree, smooth, 120, 125 yard shot. It was hit really well. Should be a pretty good number again, guys. Yes, sir. And with that being a par 5, that gives us a couple shots. And going into the back 9 here at St. Andrews, you need them all. You need absolutely every one of these shots. Because all these holes that are downwind, all that means is on the back 9, it's coming back into your face. And we actually have a prayer in getting this one up onto the green. It's not a great prayer, but it's certainly doable if you catch the right slope and it finds the fairway. So very similar shot to the one we hit off the last tee. We're at 3 under through 5. You got to keep the gas pedal down here. We cannot take our foot off the gas on this front 9. That ball is smoked. That's got a chance, guys. Land in the fairway, not in the rough. Oh no, I think it landed in the rough. Just a little bit spinny, but I think if that lands in the fairway, maybe, just maybe. The unfortunate part is we've got a 40-yard shot, and I'm not too keen on these, and I'm not too good at these. So I think the majority of amateur golfers really struggle with a 40-yard pitch shot because you don't have them that often. Luckily, in the first month of me having this sim, I've hit a lot of bad golf shots that have ended up in this spot when we had an easy one coming in, so I might have a chance on this. We probably want to carry this about 30 yards. It'll roll out 10 yards, no problem with it being downwind. So 30 yards is sort of our spot, okay? So that's sort of the idea here, is a 30-yard pitch shot. We didn't hit it hard enough. I said 30 yards, right? What did we carry that, 20 something? Yeah, 23. Another 7 yards. Probably would have been the right number. We just didn't execute. So we had the right idea, probably the right spot. We just didn't hit it hard enough, and that's okay. Another drivable one. And if you know St. Andrews, there's a nasty, 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 nasty bunker. Right here, this guy. This is the no-go zone. When I played here from the back tees, I absolutely hit it in that bunker, and I had to come out sideways because I could not physically get it over the lip of that bunker. If this ball is hit clean and we swing hard, it probably goes over, which is okay. You just don't want to be in that bunker left of the pin. So if this ends up long right, that is probably ideal. So even if we hit a little spinner here, that's probably even better. So here we go. It is a risky shot, but playing on a simulator in our garage, why not, right? That's a pretty good one, guys. I'll miss it. Get over the green. Go, go, go. Perfect. The only reason I'm asking for it to go over the green, if that is on the green, that is probably like a 3-putt, right? And it ends up giving us something, grab bar. Because if you end up hitting that on the green, that's probably like a 3-putt zone, just based off of like tour averages. So we wanted to go long there. That's actually, it's better for it to be here than it is on the green with the auto putting, because we can get this a lot closer and gives us a better chance of getting it under par. So we've got a ridge there about halfway. We can be somewhat aggressive with this. We're going uphill the whole way. Except for past the pin, you've got a pretty big ridge. So 30 yards, say we'll carry this. I don't think I hit it hard enough, guys. Oh, that was so shit. Oh, why are we so tentative on that shot, guys? Oh, being a little bitch. It's okay. We can be a little bitch sometimes. It's fine. And now, this is where the golf gets real. 3 under is great through 7. I wanted to get probably to like 4, if I'm being perfectly honest with you, because of how this back 9 is going to play. This back 9 is going to play very difficult. This is probably a 15-mile-an-hour wind, which means this is going to be a 7-iron. Why is which one so small? This one? This is a par 3. So 145, we're going to play this one. Wait. I'm doing math really wrong here. It's a 15-mile-an-hour wind, which puts it at 160. Just get it in? Yeah. You're right, Trevor. You're 100% right. I am absolutely wrong. So, you know what? No. 7-iron is the play. We have to hit a knockdown. So, with that being said, we don't love this shot. Yeah, golf's an easy game, Trevor, when you just hit it in the hole, right? So we're going to hit a knockdown 7. We're going to choke down big time. Not going to hit this full. This is going to be sort of a low bullet is what we're after here. So here we go. 7-iron. Little knockdown shot. Kind of like that. I actually really like that ball off the face. Yeah, I mean, into the wind, absolutely no harm. If we hit all of the greens coming in, it's going to be a very nice score at the end of the day. That is a gigantic if, okay? Gigantic if. Is this one into the breeze too? Here we go. Let's play our massive draw. Let's go there. All right, let's hit this one hard up the right-hand side. I'm actually, don't judge. Again, this is a judgment-free zone. We're going out this way, that far. Okay, this ball is going to turn over, especially with that wind, and we're going to be okay. If we hammer it, since it's kind of a quartering wind, it's not directly into, this ball still does have an opportunity to get there. It's just got to be probably the drive of the night. So we can get it there. It's no guarantee, but we want to get this one somewhat up by the green. I hit that amazing. If any ball is going to get there tonight, that's the one. Oh, it was more than enough. It was more than enough to get to the front. Ah, okay. Maybe if I didn't play my gigantic pull, we'd be okay. But we're not going to talk about that. Now, the bane of my existence, chipping. Nuked, baby. Yeah, Trevor knows what's up. Trevor's seen that in real life. Still my favorite golf clip of all time, Trevor, is the one from North Carolina. That's still, that is like that's peak for me. Give it to her, baby. All right, here we go. 21 yards. We have brutally screwed up all of our chips. Let's get this up and in. Get to 4 under for the front 9. Here we go. Don't be a little bitch again. That's right, Trevor. You're absolutely 100% correct. We're still a little bitch, Trevor. We can't do it. We can't do it. We cannot get ourselves to hit it hard enough. Okay. We got another one that's drivable though. All right, so, but all things considered, right? So we screwed up some chip shots. We still shot 4 under on the front 9. So, give me 2 seconds here, guys. I just need to blow my nose. All things considered, we're still in really, really good shape after the front 9. So at the turn, we're 4 under. That's definitely the easier of the 9 holes, especially with these winds. So now we need to lock in. And there's going to be a lot of harder shots, especially, I mean, like 15, 16, 17 are nasty. They are really difficult golf shots. So this is 340 yards. If it carries to where that spot is now, it will trundle up to the green or up to the pin. So we've got a good chance of getting this one home in 2, or home in 2, on in 1, whatever. I don't know. Just hit the golf shot. No more talking. I can't speak apparently. So here we go. I think that's going right, and I think we got problems. I am actually very happy that Skytrak decided not to read that golf shot. I think we would have been in trouble. I didn't like that one. That is a lucky misread. A lot of times the misreads are on shots that I really like. That one I tried to save, so reload here. A little thin, little spinny, go! Go! Sit short of the green. Sit, perfect. Okay, again, if we're gonna hit the green, it needs to be close. Because if you don't hit the green, or if you hit the green and you're 75 feet away, you are at risk of making a big number. The Skytrak, the Skytrak golf gods have taken plenty of shots away from me, John. So I'm glad that it gave me one there. I've had this thing for about a month and a half. I've had plenty of shots where I am like ecstatic with them and they don't read. And then I've had plenty of shots where I've hit the worst golf shots on the planet and they didn't read. So at some point in time, it'll all even out. All right, this is a 40-yard carry. We've seen this before. We've screwed this up before. We're not going to make the same mistake again. 40-yard pitch shot. Here we go. We made the same mistake again and again and again and again. Hit the stinking golf ball. Hit the stinking golf ball. Trevor, you can call me it again. That's me being a little bitch. That's fine. I'll own it, take it on the chin, because that's a pretty bad golf swing. All things considered. 150 yards with the wind helping a little bit. This is going to be a full 9-iron, I think. This has a chance of being short, but if we hit it solid, I think it's the right club because the wind is helping a little bit. Not a ton, maybe like a 5-yard help. That's what I'm going to play it as, a 5-yard help. If it's more than a 5-yard help, we have the wrong club in our hands. But I'm going to play it like a 5-yard help here. That was hit fantastic. And it was way more than a 5-yard help. Holy Jesus, come on back. I didn't know there was a slope there. That's fantastic news for us. Local knowledge, we'll call it. We'll call that local knowledge. Again, we probably don't deserve that one, all things considered, but you know what? You take them. When you get them, you take them. You absolutely take them. No complaints here. Now we get interesting. How dumb do you want to be? I kind of want to be dumb, but I don't think that's the right call here, gentlemen. What does that give us? 86 in 220. Yeah, and you don't want to be in one. If you're in one of those bunkers, you are in a whole heap of trouble because you're not getting out. You have to pitch out. So the number here matters a lot. This is a very important number to get right and calculate. So I'm not in a bunker there with my thing, am I? Or is that a bunker? Am I literally aimed in the middle of a bunker? You guys aren't going to tell me. I can't. I don't have enough juice. Okay, so we are literally aimed at a bunker. That was never going to work, guys. You're supposed to tell me when I'm being dumb. Okay? And that was me being dumb right there. I had the wrong club in my hand for that golf shot. Hey, that's a lot of bunkers. Yes, it's really important to get it right. So what do? We set up our marker right smack dab in the middle of the bunker. Now this one won't get there, so this one's safe. That's miles left. Oh, we have made a massive mistake here. Get down. Oh. God bless you, wind. Paradox. Silva, is that you? Is that you? I forget what your YouTube channel handle is. I apologize if that's not you, Silva. But I want to say it's Silva. Maybe not. Silva! I thought so, just because that's your name on everything. I thought that was you. Thanks for stopping in, dude. I appreciate that. That makes it all the better. All the better. All right, so 107. It's a full 50. It's a full 50. Don't even think about it. Just hit a full 50 here. It's the right club. Just trust it. That's a problem. I don't think that ball is going to get there. And if it does, it's going to spin. Yeah, that's not a great shot, I'll be honest. We left the face wide open and hit that thing miles in the air. 30 degrees of launch says all you need to know about that golf shot. Or 34 degrees launch. Anything that creeps over 30 with that club is a problem. Okay. Don't be a little bitch. We've said it before. We just have not executed at all. We want to carry this. Now, this one's good because 10-yard shot, I want to carry it to the bottom of my screen. So I at least have like a good reference here for this kind of shot. So, no excuses on this one. See, no excuses for this one. That one I actually have a good visual reference for on my screen. I still held my breath, I can't lie to you. There was still a nice moment of doubt in there, but we're okay. This hole's hard. No matter which way you slice it, no matter what tees you play, this is a challenging golf shot. It's true. Honestly, John, sorry I missed that comment earlier. If you aim for it, you're probably not going to hit it. Oh, what is that to carry that? Oh. Okay, game plan here is we are going to try and hit this 2-iron as hard as humanly possible. So that way we ensure that we carry that bunker. Is this a smart decision? Absolutely not. But in terms of me hitting a good golf shot under pressure, this one, you have to hit this good. If I don't hit this good, I'm going to be in that bunker, and this is going to be at least a bogey, maybe a double. So we have to hit this correctly, otherwise we're going to be in a whole world of hurt. So here we go. Let's hit 2-iron, hit it hard. It's got to be on the screws. Let's go. Got to hit a good one here. We nuked it. We pulled it, but we nuked it. It's actually going to give us a nice angle at this pin, straight back into the wind. All things considered, did we pull it? Yes. Did we hook it? Absolutely. But we're in a fairway, it just happens to be the wrong one. And that's not that big of a problem. We got a lot left in though. 175, quartering wind. I'm going to call it a full 6-iron that we have got to massacre. This is the right club. If I hit 5-iron, it's going to be too much club. We got to take too much off. It's too risky. Full 6-iron here, compress it. It gets there, you just got to trust it. So. Wow, I actually did like the step back like I'm on the course. What the hell are you doing? You're in a garage, dude. Come on now. All right, here we go, guys. 6-iron should be the perfect number. This could be really good. Yeah, that was really good. I finally hit one just the way we wanted to with the long iron. We've been searching for that one a little bit tonight. That's a nice bonus. That is certainly a nice bonus, guys. I'm half tempted to go left here into the other fairway, because I think we can hit it further into that fairway, because this bunker is dead. 309, we're probably not getting it that far. So let's go here, and we'll play our draw. Let's just be a little bit smarter than that. We're not going to go as far. So this ball should not get to that bunker, even if we hit it with our best, being into the wind. I don't know. I don't think this is gettable in 2, being this much into the breeze here. So. It would take 2 really special shots to get home in 2. Maybe, but highly unlikely given the wind conditions here. So just got to find the fairway here and be able to hit it again, and we'll be okay. That's left. I don't know how far left though. It's okay. Like I said, it was perfectly in line with that bunker. It was never going to get there. Too much wind. Just no shot, right? Now, this gets a little bit interesting. I kind of want to try this. You will never see me hit a 2-iron off the deck. This is a driving iron only. But the only opportunity we have to get this ball home in 2 is with a 2-iron off the mat. So, why not try it? If we chunk it and it goes nowhere, we're still going to have a wedge in. So, let's try and smash a 2-iron and see what happens. This never happens, so we'll give it a whirl. Oh, it's good. It's really good. No, 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 come back off, come back off. Not into the bunker though, perfect. That's one of those things, right, where 50 feet, when you're talking about the automatic putting, you're probably in 3-putt zone, right? So that's why I'm begging that ball to come back off the green. I know it's like a little bit counterintuitive. You don't technically ever want the ball to come back off the green, but in that situation, we absolutely do. So, all right, 21 yards. Let's hit a good pitch shot here. Gain a stroke and go. All right, again, don't be a little bitch. Let's hit the ball hard enough and be okay. Hey, you know what? We did it. We finally did it. We finally got the ball up towards the hole. It was still 4 feet short, but we got it inside the gimme range, right? We got it inside the gimme range. All right, so this hole, 15, 16, 17, are all extremely challenging golf holes. They get progressively harder and more narrow. This one's sort of like the little tease before you get into the full-on action. So this is probably your foreplay into difficult golf. After this, it gets very hard. The next 2 holes after this are very difficult. So you want to be able to salvage a par or better here, because the next 2 are going to absolutely test everything you got. So here we go. We got 2 iron. Let's nuke one and go from there. I think that's right. Nope. Well, it shows you where my feel is tonight, because that ball's not going right. It's going left. Well done. Well executed. Great feel. All around A+ effort. Can't win them all, guys. Can't win them all. Oh, that's longer than I wanted. Okay, 181 into a good breeze. This is one where we are kind of in between clubs. I think we're going to go with a smooth 5. I think 6 just ends up being a little bit too short. 5 iron gives you a little bit more room for error. It might go a little bit long, but I don't think that's the end of the world here. This ball shouldn't be short. Make sure we got the right club. We got 5 iron here. Here we go. Let's hit a good one. That's a good swing. That should be a pretty good result. I want the wind to bring it back more, though. Oh, it didn't turn it over like I thought it would. It was the perfect number. Perfect number, but it's a 4. 4s all the way to the house would be a very good thing. Oh, 16 at 354 is a lot less daunting than it is from the tips. But even still, just make sure we got enough to cover it. Yeah, we got plenty to cover it. Not going to get to that bunker. Okay. So this is a lot less daunting from the white tees, which is really nice. We are going to hit our 2 iron again. This is going to be a reoccurring theme here down the stretch, because this club will save us. Thank you, John. Thank you, Selva. All right, here we go, guys. 2 iron, 220 is probably the perfect number for it. Let's hit a good one. Oh, that's a shame, because that's the best we've hit a 2 iron. Now, remember we said where it gets a little bit difficult. This is where it gets difficult. When you miss the fairway and you're into the wind, you got the heavy rough, where you only get 80% of the juice out of it. So, we're going to go to math class here. So I'm going to take a quick pause to think about this. 20%, so that's 30 yards, right? So that puts us up to 182, which is really nice because we just had that shot on the last hole. So 182 yards, it's going to have less spin into the wind. So 182 yards is going to be a full 5-iron up into the wind. So it's going to, the number with the rough and the lie adjusted is 182-ish, right? Somewhere around that park. Could come out a little bit more, could come out a little bit less. And it's about a 15 to 18 mile an hour wind. That'll put us up to 190, between 195 and 200 here. So this is a nice full 5-iron again. Very similar shot to what we just had on the last hole. It's not pretty, gentlemen. It is going to be, that is so lucky. I can't say anything more than that. I did not hit that good. It got lucky, it caught the slope. Somehow counts as a hole under par. That's one where in golf, you say thank you. You take it and you move on. That's a thank you. Thank you, golf gods, for that shot. Okay, now, John, if I remember correctly, I saw a post that somebody, I can't remember, I don't know if it was you or somebody else, somebody hit the hotel. I'm going to do my best not to recreate that. I have come damn close to hitting the hotel on this hole. Numerous times on the sim, actually. So let's try and not do that. Let's hit driver here. We haven't hit driver in a while. We will have it here and we will have it on 18, so let's hit a good one here. Left is obviously the miss, right is dead. Oh, you lucky boy. If that wind's not there, that ball is out of bounds right. Like 100%. Oh, you did. Okay. If there's no wind, that ball overcuts and goes right. You're gonna have to take my word for it because that had some cut spin to it. It was a little bit off the heel, but all things considered, we're in a really good spot again. So math time again. 160 yards. Add 10%, bumps you up to 176 yards. You've got a wind into again. 176 yards plus the wind. We're going to call it a 190-yard shot. Right, so 190 yards, that gives us a 6-iron. Just got to hit a good one here, and we'll be okay. Come on, wind, bring it back. Bring it back. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. All right, that's a pretty good shot from there. All right, we can breathe. We can breathe. We're 5 under par going into 18, which should be drivable. No, not a 350. And I'll be honest, I don't. No, we can't get it there anyways. Even if we had a really good one, it's not getting there. So, because it's a crosswind, it's not going to help. So, oh, we're at 6 under. Okay, 6 under. Okay. Just hit a good drive here. Hit it hard. Thank you, sir. Here we go. Just find the biggest fairway in golf and we'll be okay. That's a good swing. That's a good swing. It's going to be a rather interesting angle into the pin, but was a good swing. Back into the wind. I can breathe a little bit. I was actually very nervous about the back nine here. I played it the other day and I did not play well. Okay, 65, we're gonna play this 75 yards, I think is the right number. Let's end it out with a bang. Let's see if we can end on a perfect note, get it inside that 5 foot gimme range. That would be my lowest round on the sim. So let's see if we can do it. 75-yard shot here, guys. Get down. Oh, it's pretty good. Pretty darn good. Guys, again, that is the round at Celtic Manor. That golf course is hard as hell. I don't know. We shot under par. That is about as good as I can play there. St. Andrews is a little bit easier. I played really good on the back nine. To be able to get under par on the back with all that wind is pretty sweet. I'm going to submit my scores here. Hopefully one of those two holds up. There's a lot of really good players. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Go to our history, course play. Make sure we pick the right one. Get our little snipping tool. Whoa. So this is the front nine. Copy that over. Go to the Facebook group. Paste. So John, I guess you got, what, 2 different guys helping now with the scores? Which is really nice, because with all the rounds that rolled in last week, the fact that you were doing that solo is insane, man. Like, that is so much work. I've run like virtual racing leagues before, and just understanding how much time and effort you put into doing things like that is incredible. St. Andrews score. Okay. So that's 2 incredible rounds, guys. Let's see. I don't know. Let me see if I can do this without exposing my identity. Well, it doesn't matter. You guys know who I am anyways. Fuck it. I'm going to do this. So let's go back here. Bear with me here, guys. I'm going to try and swap a scene. Or see if I can do this live on OBS. So let's add source. We're going to add display capture. Okay. Here we go. So you guys can see my screen. This is really ugly. I know that. Let me move this down. I'm going to hide the game capture, so game and back. All right, perfect. So this is really ugly for you guys. I understand that. But for those of you guys that don't understand what we just played in, John, who's in the chat, he ran this. I saw his message on the Skytrak forums. We are up to 282 members, which is incredible. Like, that is so awesome. So the way that it works is they run 2 different events a week. There's going to be some special events, like I know John's running one for the Pro-Am where you get paired with a pro for Pebble Beach. But you get to play in different flights. It is based off your handicap after 3 rounds. And then they've got people in there tracking in the scores. You send it into the admin. They upload them. They've got running scoreboards. They've got Really cool, like virtual trophies that they hand out. So every day they come out with a post where they post everybody's rounds based off the handicap, the different flights that you're in, etc. And it's just a really cool thing that's run by, you know, people that are just passionate about simulator golf, right? So they post everything here with who's in what handicap, all the different settings, and then they give out virtual trophies, which is cool because I think that's the Banff Resort in the background. I'm assuming that's AI, John. You can tell me if it is or isn't, but just all in all, it's a really cool thing. I'm really appreciative that somebody does that. So thank you, John. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, 100% free to play. There's a bounty for hole-in-ones. I mean, there's where John wants to go with this, and sort of his vision is he wants to grow it and just get more people, try and get sponsors, etc. I mean, it's cool. So if you're out there playing on sim, there's no real reason not to do it. So I really appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys hanging out tonight. We played 2 really good rounds of golf tonight. 1 under par at, where we play the first round? Celtic Manor, that felt like an eon ago. And then a 65 at St. Andrews. Hopefully one of those holds up and we get another win. But I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. I'll be back on Monday streaming again. We'll probably do wherever, I guess, well, Pebble Beach is next week. Hopefully I get into that. Don't forget the Eagle. Yeah, Eagle to finish at Celtic Manor was huge. So we'll stream on Monday. We'll probably play Pebble Beach. I'll probably play a couple rounds. I'll play the tips with whatever wind conditions there are. So it's obviously not going to be the same tees, I think, as the high flight or the special event. Hopefully I get in. We'll see. But we'll play Pebble on Monday. We'll probably do 36 there. Wednesday we'll do another 36. And then Friday we'll do the tournament. So that's going to be pretty much my schedule, is we're going to play 36 Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Friday is going to be the Skytrak Tour events, and we go from there. So I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Enjoy your all's weekend, and I'll make a post, see where we ended up at the end of the weekend. So appreciate it. Y'all have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Thank you so much, fellas.